Hi, this is Karen Gaines, your nonprofit finance guide, and today we are going to talk about what happens when you don't monitor your cash. So, in just about every organization and business, cash is king. You need cash in order for operations to run so you can pay bills, meet your financial obligations, just to really just keep your organization up and going. Whether you have cash coming in from revenue, donations, debt, wherever it's coming from, it's important that you monitor and manage that cash. In many cases, you are handling cash that's been donated from individuals, and they are counting on you to take their money, take their cash that they've worked so hard for, and manage it properly so that it benefits the community. Okay, so when you monitor, or excuse me, when you don't monitor your cash inflows and cash outflows, you more likely than not, are losing money. Okay, cash is probably going missing and you don't even know it. All right, so I'm going to talk about what happens, specifically, just what happens when you don't manage or monitor your cash. So, one thing that could happen is you're just not informed. You lack financial information. You don't have a clear picture of what's going on with your finances. And it really just leaves you in the dark about what's going on with your cash. And what this could mean is it leads you to poor decision making. You make the wrong decisions because you think you have, a certain amount of cash in your account when you really don't. You have significantly less, okay? And so you start making inaccurate and uninformed decisions. Something else that could happen when you don't manage your cash flow is you'll have cash flow issues. There is a very high probability that you'll have cash flow issues if you are not monitoring your cash. It means you are likely overspending on items, you're purchasing things you don't necessarily need, and you're having trouble meeting your financial obligations. You're having trouble paying your bills, paying your vendors. If you have debt, you're missing loan payments, and so just overall, your cash flow is a mess. You don't know what's going on with your cash flow. When you don't monitor cash, you may also experience fraud. Okay, when cash does not get monitored, there may be some people that take notice and find a way to get into your cash account and steal your cash. This could be your employees. It could be your accountant. All right. Unfortunately, accountants are supposed to be trusted, but if are not like that. If an accountant, the wrong accountant, notice that you are not paying attention, they may steal cash and you not even know, or even other third party members or someone outside of the organization, may hack into your account, start stealing money, and you not even be aware of it. Okay, and what's worse in this situation when you're not monitoring cash is cash could be leaving your organization and you not even notice. You're not even aware that cash is going out of your organization. And unfortunately, when you hear about these nonprofits or really any business in which someone has siphoned off thousands of dollars, one of the reasons they were able to get away with it is because nobody was monitoring cash. Nobody was monitoring cash like they were supposed to. Okay, so another reason, or another consequence of not monitoring cash is that you could have increased cost. Since you're not monitoring cash, it's likely that you may run out of cash. Okay, and so that leads into you getting short-term loans. And when you get short-term loans, the interest rates are super expensive. They're very high. But since you need cash, then you're just gonna have to um, kind of eat it, take that cash and eat it, and try not to get yourself in the situation the next time. Um, you could also miss payments. This could be credit card payments, loan payments, whatever type of debt that you have. You could miss those payments since you're not monitoring cash, and that leads to late fees and even more interest charges. So, when you don't monitor cash, when you don't, when you're not monitoring or planning your cash, you start missing things. You start just spending again. Just start spending cash, and you miss paying your loans, and you have to take out other loans in order to meet your current financial obligations. All right. So next. When you don't monitor cash, it could lead to damaged relationships. And so this is, more about running out of cash again. Okay. So when you run out of cash, you, at some point, someone is going to notice. Okay. Your donors are going to notice. Your funders are going to notice. Vendors are going to probably notice because they're not getting paid. All right. So you're going to start losing trust with people because more likely than not, you'll start running out of money when you're not managing it. Okay. And donors and funders, they're going to start reviewing your financial statements. At least the large donors and funders, they may start looking at your financial statements and, see your cash balances. And, they're going to start asking questions as to what is going on exactly. And they're going to be able to put two and two together and notice that, you're not really monitoring cash, and they may make decisions to pull funding from your organization, and which will leave your nonprofit in a bad situation. Okay, so it's really important. Overall, it's really important to monitor your cash for the reasons I just talked about above. When you don't or excuse me, if you don't know how to manage your cash or don't know what to do to monitor your cash, just start off by looking at your cash account every day. See what is coming in and going out of your cash accounts every day. Just get familiar with it. And then from there, you can start planning on what happens with your cash. Start planning on when you expect to receive cash and when you expect to spend cash. And if you have a trusted accountant, go to that accountant and, just express that, hey, I want to have a better understanding of what is going on with the cash flow in my organization. All right. So, again, if you don't monitor your cash, if you're never looking into your cash and your cash account, it's going to lead into some problems, that I just talked about. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Let me know what you all think. If you are watching via YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.